One thing that you're never going to find is a truly original idea in a story, no matter how it's told. Whether it's the theme or the character or the setting, chances are it's been done before. Good writers understand this, and sometimes they go ahead and lean into it. They borrow from other stories on purpose. The Castlevania series in particular is built on borrowed ideas. Case in point, the central antagonist of almost every game is Count Dracula, and he's just the tip of the iceberg. This is Story Mode. I'm Mr. House, and the topic of today's lesson is Allusion. Allusion is when a writer references another work, literature, myth, film, whatever. They do this to deepen meaning or connect with the audience. And few games do this as often or as boldly as Castlevania. Take mythology. Castlevania pulls from all over the world. There's the Minotaur from Greek myth, or Valkyries from Norse legends. There are even some pretty obscure ones, like Mushusu from Babylonian mythology, or the Baelor boss fight based on an Irish Celtic god. Most people are familiar with at least some mythology, even if it's just from allusions to it in other media. They're included in the game to stir that familiarity and make a connection. And then there are the demons. You fight a lot of demons in Castlevania. There's a bunch of them with names taken from Dante's Inferno. There's Cagnazzo, Draginazzo, Rubicant, which was misspelled to Lubicant in the English, Scarmiglione, also misspelled in the translation to Skull-Million, Barbaricha, and Malakota. What's great about all the demons from Inferno is that they're all different versions of the same enemy. And even though this is a logical fallacy, I think it's pretty safe to say they did this intentionally. Even more enemies with a lot more variety come from a sort of ancient catalog of demons called the Ars Goetia. Stop giggling. This includes Malphas, Stolas, and Eligor, and that's just to name a few. And unlike the Inferno enemies that just borrow their names from the source, these guys also get their looks from the source. And of course, there are plenty of modern references, including Dracula. There's Frankenstein's monster, who's definitely more Boris Karloff than Mary Shelley. And Cthulhu comes from H.P. Lovecraft, and there's even a nod to Shakespeare, calling the skeleton that kicks his skull around Yorick. There's also plenty of Tolkien. The Treants are based on Ents, there are Wargs and Warg Riders. There are also some borrowed names like Azaghal, which is the name of a dwarven lord, and Lassoth, which is the name of a tribe. There are also a number of Easter egg allusions, like the Chronomage, who is a white rabbit with a pocket watch, a clear nod to Alice in Wonderland, and the Skeleton Ape, who throws a barrel, because that's what apes in video games do. All in all, Allusion is just a really nifty literary tool. It's a way for a writer to tap into the shared memories and emotions of an audience and to amplify their own narrative. And in Castlevania, that intertextual web of monsters makes the world feel deeper, older, and richer. Thanks for watching Story Mode. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment with any game or literary device you'd like to see next. I'm Mr. House. Class dismissed.